Welcome back. It's been a while, and thank you, Eli, for keeping few things updated. I was like in my cave for the last 1 month and a half, and I apologize for that. I have been behind a lot of things. We have a lot to catch up, but let's see who is here. So, Eric is here. Bozidar, hello. I see Eli. So we have Keval, I think maybe you're connected. So whoever is here, Daniel, hello everyone. I will share my screen and let's catch up to the time that we have had a bit of emptiness. Uh, Eli, if you don't mind, as usual, if you can please guide me along the way.
Yeah, we can see your screen, and I'm looking out for anything in the chat.
Superb, superb. All right. So for today, I want to guys bring you up to date very quickly about what we have been going through. But we're going to talk also about the V8 and the V7.1, the differences and how this is going to work about these two versions. And then I'll give you quite a thorough feedback on how the Middlesex University course went, and that is the reason why we were a bit absent and a bit distant this last couple of weeks. But hopefully this will actually prove useful to all of us. And as a consequence of now 9 months in our program and the Middlesex University course, we have an update of the program. We want to change a little bit the offer before we launch the second cohort. So the first cohort was you guys giving us the trust and the trial and error tough 9 months. And now we're gonna enter the phase 2 and the cohort 2. So I will share with you what we have in mind and then take your feedback, guys, as we go. So let's start with the V8 and V7. And maybe I should put this into full screen. So initially, we thought that the V8 could completely replace the V7 in many aspects, but the reality is that it's going to take a little bit more time. And also, between the V7 and the V8, although it's like sequentially followed, but it's two different animals. The V7 is built on Puppeteer, and the V8 is built on Playwright. And these two platforms for automations are very different. So the new V8 is based on Playwright, which solves the main bug that we had with Google Chrome, if you guys remember, the difficulties and challenges, because Puppeteer is very much related to Google Chrome, but Playwright is kind of more independent and also multi-language. So we will support also Python as well as Node.js and JavaScript that we already support. So these are really like two different technologies for the same software. And what happens is that we had to extend the support for the V7 beyond what we initially thought. So we will support it the whole of next year until end of 2026 because most of the advanced functionalities are still only available in the V7. And then we will maintain the commands, we will maintain the projects. And also the V7 is the version we use in our training programs and also our AIA program. So why and when should you use the V8? And that's what we try to cover here. Some of you have started using the V8, but we're gonna officially launch it now in October. And it will be for beta, in a beta use for the remaining of the last quarter of 2025. And we will release early 2026 the stable version. So it's open for you guys in the program, and you can give us feedbacks and bugs and reporting. We will support that. But it's basically for Eli. You remember our last video recording session that we did together about the CSS selectors and so on. So the V8 is solving that. It's about it's like a no-code software that builds web scraping projects using AI. So you can create, but not only create, you can edit a web automation project using chatting with our different AI models that we are supporting now. So that's the V8. And as we go, we are going to create new projects and a new catalog that will have like a small V8 as an icon on the project in the marketplace. And also the new projects uses a different file format, and the V8 uses a JSON format for the project, and the JSON format is what AI tools loves or uses most, and it allows us to you can even upload your file to ChatGPT, the JSON RTILA file, and tell it this is an RTILA file V8, help me modify this and that, and it will be able to even understand it outside of RTILA. So that's why it took us a lot of work and a lot of switching of approaches, but this is the file format for the future that will allow us to integrate with AI agents, MCP servers, and really embed AI into RTILA, but also embed RTILA into other AI ecosystems. And the custom commands, we will port them into the V8, but it will take a bit of time. So like the Directus commands and many other commands that we've been created with the V7, we will definitely bring them up into the V8, but that will be during the year of 2026, as we are transferring a lot of capacities and projects and commands building the V8 versions. This will be populated as we go. So these are the main two differences. So we also allow everyone to use both at the same time. You can install the V7.1 and install the V8, and they will not disturb each other. They use two different databases, so you can use them concurrently. So for example, Eric, if you have a new scrapping project and you don't want to give yourself headache with finding the XPath, so it supports XPath also, the V8. If you don't want to have a hassle of finding the CSS selectors and you want to go fast and scrape some new data, then you can use the V8. And then that CSV file that you get, if you need transformation and push it to Directus, then you load that CSV file to the V7, and then the V7 will do all the other parts with all the integrations we have. So you guys can use them both at the same time. And any questions so far on this? So please go ahead and download the new V8. We have, for Windows, we have two versions of the V8. We have one version that is called the CUDA version. So if you have a GPU, a powerful GPU, you can use the CUDA version. That will allow us slowly to use a local LLM, even for RTILA. If you don't want to use ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, you can use a local LLM, a little bit like Olama. And then if you do not have a GPU, then you use the regular version that doesn't have CUDA in it. So that's so next week I will share a little bit more. Today is more of a first introduction on these two versions and how they differentiate. So if something pop up, please let me know, Eli and Eric. I'll go to the next slide.
Yeah, no, nothing. You're all cool to go ahead.
Excellent. So let's now talk about Middlesex University, and this was personally for me like the most challenging part, and I had a hard time to manage this and at the same time keep the rest of the RTILA activities ongoing. So I apologize for a lot of things that we have put aside or delayed, and we will use the rest of September to catch up to all these things that were a little bit on the side. But the effort and the pain and the delays, I think, are worth it. And a little bit of kind of reporting what what was the course and how did it go. We had in total 17 participants. The minimum was 10, so we went 17, and we had a capacity of 30. Middlesex University has some large computer labs. The course took 40 hours over 5 weeks. So it's not a small course. It's basically what we have been doing in 9 months together. We compressed it into so 1 full day per week over 5 weeks. And then we did a survey, and almost, or I think all participants, they manifested a high level of satisfaction. Although at the beginning, when they came in, I remember some of them said, we do not know what to expect because everybody says AI and automation, and it's almost very hard to understand what this is about. So that was a good feedback. And we had a couple of industries represented. We had people from the banking industry, people from consulting companies, marketing companies, and a few retail and how you call it industrial production companies that they produce products. So it was a good mix of industries that kind of gave us good feedback also for us to adapt the course. What did we do in that course? We intensively used computer vision to read PDF and images to extract the data. I think, Eric, what you started also to do, and so many of you maybe will be able to offer this to the market. And we finally finalized the vectorial embeddings commands and projects. So we did quite a lot of vectorial embedding. So we take text and we take data from images, and then we convert them into vectors, and we save the vectors into the PostgreSQL database. So that gives us the AI inference side of the data. And then we covered a lot of AI on premises using Ollama, using local models. We use mainly Qwen 2.5 VL and then Llama 3.2. And of course, what we have been doing together, the AIautomation database backend with Directus. So it was quite practical, but they also asked to even be more practical. So this is also a feedback we recorded. We first did like 50-50 or like 55 practice and 45 theory. But I think the market, or at least these professionals, they want something more like 60-40 with 60 or 70-30, with the majority being the hands-on, like actual task doing. So we will continue on that, and we think that is valuable. Now, going through all this process, and Eli, it's a little bit also why my brain was a little bit hijacked in the last 1 month, but we kind of went through 3 levels of validation of this program content. The first one was the Mauritius Qualifications Authority. This is like the government body that verifies and approves professional courses. Because there are fiscal and financial incentives based on skilling the nation. So they validate all these courses. They validate the institution that provide the course, and they validate the course itself in terms of content. And only when you get MQA, an enterprise can actually send their staff to be trained and also get the benefits that they can get at the national level. So we went through that, and we also were visited and audited. So that went through well, and now we are approved and audited. And then of course there was the academic validation with the Middlesex University team. So that's also one form of validation. And there is a market validation, a strong market validation, although implicit. But we had 8 managers or senior positions, people from Bank One, which is a local bank here. So we had very good feedback from them, among other companies. So this was very good for us to get all these feedbacks and validation, and hopefully this will serve us guys as we go with the program. Let me know if there is any question on the way, but the curriculum, the syllabus that now you can download, guys, I just shared it in rtila.com/community. You can download all the 5 weeks courses in PDF, and we are still working very hard to edit the videos with the team. So we have like 20 to 30 hours of videos, but it's so much time consuming still to work it out. And also we made some mistakes during recording, so that will come up soon. But at least you can download these PDFs right now, and in these PDFs you will also find the links to download more than 10 new projects about automating data, including Directus. And also we developed 5 new custom commands for the course, which we were planning to develop for our program. So that includes computer vision, vectorial embeddings, and adding support for the vectors in Directus as well. So that's now available for you guys. You can download the PDFs and go through them. And in the next maybe 1 or 2 weeks, we will also release the videos and the transcripts of the courses. And so what we've done, Eli, is that in our 9 months together, we were like doing back and forth, and it was not like a continuous flow of learning. So Middlesex University kind of forced us to kind of put everything in one vector or in one tangent. So the first week we do introduction to what is AI and automation definitions and some examples. Then week 2 we do all the modeling side of it, business processes and database architecture that we've done together. And then the week 3 we look at the foundational programming knowledge that you need to know about AI automation. That's mainly like the loops, building the loops, variables and so on. And then week 4 it's about using API and integrations. And then week 5 it's where we have enough knowledge with the participants to start to do data enrichment and AI powered flows, automation flows. And then what we call 5.1 and 5.2 is that the last Friday of the week 5 we do data enrichment, and then we did the Saturday. It was actually an exercise, and the participants, I will show you, presented their own business plan powered by AI automation, and then we voted and there was a winner. So this is the content and the syllabus. You will find it very familiar because it's 80-90% what we have been doing together, just maybe a different color scheme, and we updated a little bit the layout and the flow. So please go ahead and download, and anything that you need, please let us know. Zach, welcome. I see you just connected.
Good to see you, sir.
Excellent.
I'm sorry for my tardiness.
No worries. We are recording, and there's also an important thing that we started discussing, Zach, about maintaining the V7 for 2026, like we said, with all the projects supported. So please, you can go back to it during the recording. And we apologize for all the delays that you guys are encountering, that we had to put this on pause for a month during Middlesex University course. So let's continue about Middlesex University course, and you guys please let me know. So on the last half day, so this was like just this last weekend, we did this last session of Saturday morning on the 13th of September. So all the 5 weeks that we spent with these professional people, they had to then apply this knowledge to one of these 4 business plans that we will share with you guys as well for training and also for consulting purposes. We have some AI made SEO marketing business plan for those who are in marketing and SEO. And then we had an anti-money laundering and compliance business plan, and how you can improve basically anti-money laundering compliance for financial sectors, insurance and so on. Then we had financial audits, because this was a big demand. So how you do transactions, how you use vectors, and how you do bank reconciliation and all these things. That was the financial audit business plan. And then for all the people who do consulting, business consulting, including what you do, Zach, as well. So we had a business plan that is about business consulting and how you can use AI and automation to provide better or more efficient or more relevant consulting services. So every team took one business plan, and then they applied all our knowledge, like JSON-B, what we've seen together, how to leverage JSON-B, how to use computer vision, how to use vectorial embeddings, and how to use RTILA to pull the data from somewhere and push it to Directus. So they did exactly that, what we have been doing together. And then they presented on Saturday morning an investment pitch. They presented the way that they adapted the business based on our knowledge. And then we 3D printed some coins, some $100,000 Middlesex University dollar coins. And then we did like a little game where you go and you put your 100K as an investment on each business team. And the winning team got an RTILA business license. So it was fun. And I was like really happily surprised how much they learned and how much they actually got it in terms of the subtleties of vector embedding, AI and automation. And also they made a lot of progress with RTILA. Thank you, Zach. They made a lot of progress with RTILA, and they were tweaking the projects and adding a bit like you do, Eric, as well. So it was very nice to see this live from people who had put their hands as the first time on RTILA and AI automation. They loved the Olama side of it with the local AI models for privacy and all these things. And I don't know if you saw the Middlesex University Facebook page, but they put some photos. We had like 20 graphic cards and few GPU powered computers, so they were able to use local AI a lot. So that was how we closed it, and then we delivered the certificates. So again, here we were blessed or honored by Middlesex University. They really also gave us great support, and they kind of bumped up the certificate. It was supposed to be a certificate of attendance, which is you just were there, physically present, to a certificate of completion. This particular certificate is called the non-award because there is no exam, but it's recognized by the MQA and it's validated by the university. So, and you can see here it's MQA approved short learning course, and these are professional courses. So now this certification will also be made available to you guys. It's just that we haven't figured out how to do it by distance. Right now it was on campus, but to be defined, Middlesex University asked us to create the e-learning side of it and host it. So we may do all the theory online and then maybe do a video conference exercise or a sort of exam and something like that for the Middlesex University people to come in and then validate and provide a certificate. So we will update you on this as we go. So that's about Middlesex University course or the AIA updated content with them. And if you guys have feedback or advice or guidance, please, or complaints, please don't be shy. We will make up to whatever we have ongoing. But I think we have just broke through into a new phase after this 9 months. And we're really looking forward now to optimize things and get more learning and more transfer of knowledge to you guys, more empowerment. Good? Zach, Daniel, or Eli, or anyone, if you want to know anything about it, please let us know. And of course, yes?
I've got no questions at all. Does anybody else? And nobody's saying anything in the chat, so...
Yes. We are excited. Yes, thank you, Zach. So that also is something that we will be working on, is how do we now take this program, this content, and extend it to other jurisdictions, so the UK, the US, Europe, with Middlesex University or with other academic partners. And as soon as we have some breakthroughs that are, let's say, physical in another region, we will tell you. But also, we noticed that a lot of Mauritian training programs, they do like a tourism education offer. So they do like, you come here for 2 weeks, you enjoy the beach and the nice food and the weather, and you go and you take the courses. So maybe we will also be looking at that, doing like a summer, like a kind of a AIA summer camp, where you guys, if you're interested to come and rest and work, you can come and enjoy the beautiful island of Mauritius, just like we did. Eric, yes, please go ahead.
How is that program called that you take a vacation in Mauritius and get to study stuff?
You know, like they call it tourism, medical tourism. So this one they call it education tourism. It's tourism, but yeah, but you take a course at the same time.
That is really cool, because my wife and I just had the idea that when we are in Mauritius, we can, like open up a place that is very nice to stay at, and then people can come, stay 2 weeks there, and while they're there, we're doing everything they need to open their business. Like design logos, do all the framework stuff, business ideas, work out business plans, whatever. And then when the vacation is done, they can start doing their stuff.
That's
something
that's
like
a
that.
more that's a much more friendly way of relocating or launching a business. Yeah, and just to surf on that idea, we met with a lady, two people who are doing uh, corporate retreats in Mauritius. So they rent like a couple of villas near the sea, and then they bring team. They do team building and corporate retreats.
Really cool.
Yeah,
Really
it
cool.
works very
If you
well.
know the names, maybe you can write
Yeah, yeah,
them
yeah. And one that
private.
will interest you, they do how you call it? Like yoga. It's a yoga spiritual retreat in the
Gotcha.
small
Yeah.
mountains. Yeah. So yeah, these are very interesting. So we will look into that. And Zach called it the technology tourism. Yes, that's also one way. So if it's all good, Alan, welcome. If it's all good, then I'm gonna move to the next slides, so that then maybe we can take some more questions. But today is more of an update, a quick one. So this, of course, has impacted our program and is now guiding our program. And we've been thinking with the team how to make our program, how to address the deficiencies that we had. Especially me personally, I took a lot of personal commitments or one-on-ones, and then it was very hard to deliver. So we will not abandon. We're going to deliver what we had already started for, and that's what we will do for the rest of September. We will deliver your projects, guys. But in October, we will not take much one-on-ones, and we will do more transfer of knowledge and empowerment, and less group sessions. One big group session per month. But then we will publish much more content like projects, custom commands, quick tutorials, because we noticed that a lot of you who were actually taking it into your own hands made much more progress. And the ones that we were kind of hand holding more, we slowed them down. We slowed you down in some aspects. So we believe that from October 1st, the new cohort will be more into self-service with much more knowledge transfer, and also we will not uphold the knowledge. So for example, the AIautomation VPS that we've been offering you, we will give you the knowledge on how to set it up yourself. Some of you already took VPSs on your own, so you can save money and gain knowledge. But for those who do not want to go through that hassle of setting up their own VPS with the backend, we're happy to do it for $49 a month, but it has become an option. It's no more part of the offer. So that reduces the cost for those who want to take it on. So the idea is that we will have we reduce the monthly entry level. It will be now $49 a month instead of $99 for regular agents, and that will, because we can now take more people as we kind of automate and make it more self-service. So that will give access to all the do-it-yourself materials, the templates, the blueprints on how to set up servers or whatever is needed. It will also give you to the course material in PDF format, not editable, and access to all the premium commands and templates. And Zach, we have activated an option where when people pay a subscription to access the premium templates, it will calculate if they downloaded yours, and then you get a share from that monthly subscription. So that's a nice feature that we have, because some people will just take the subscription instead of buying one by one.
That's exciting. And I I was just thinking that it would be wonderful for us to start developing I almost want to say like a folder of success stories that we could promote.
That's a good idea. Yes.
That could be premium apps the community developed that are producing revenue for the creator. That could be consulting engagements that save the company X dollars, and also created revenue for the master agent or the agent. RTILA is doing so many amazing things, and I think we need to start documenting the value created so that we can promote it.
Definitely. And also, Zach, we're entering the phase where we will now do the monetization side of the of the AIA program. So I guess in the next couple of months, by the end of the year, we may have even more tangible results, I think. But definitely, Zach, and we will maybe we will create a section first in RTILA.com/community where we will pull all what we have, and then we organize
Right.
it.
Wonderful.
Yes, thank you for your continuous support.
Yes, sir.
So back to this new offer, and the master agency, that will be $99 per month. So this includes what the regular agent gets. So you don't have to pay in double now. You have to just pay $99 to get the master agency right. That will give you the geolocation and the leads that we forward to you as our representative. But it will also give you, as a master agent, access to the Train the Trainer program, which will allow you to train people with our program and with commercial rights. That means that you can charge for it, and we will have like a kind of a profit sharing to support you with or without an academic partner. And also the master agents, they will get access to the franchise products, like the compliance product that we have to finish, and they get priority support via phone and WhatsApp, whereas regular agents, they still get support but via email and tickets. So this means that if you compared to the offer that we have right now at $249 per month, that includes the VPS, now as a master agent you can save $100 per month, or even you can save $150 per month if you take the VPS on your own. We will show you how to do that. Maybe it will cost you between $8 and $25 a month, and you manage it yourself. So that means that you just pay $99 a month and you get all the benefits that you were getting over the last 9 months, but you accumulate it to what you've got already. So we want to reduce the financial pressure on every agent while now opening the door to more and more agents and empowering you guys. So that's the new offer. We will start in October 1st. So probably then we will send you some links to update your subscriptions for those who want to switch. Those who want to continue with what you have, we can still find a way to create like a buffer zone if you need more assistance. But for the newcomers, from 1st of October, the cohort 2 will start with this new offer. And I'll just check what is the next slide before I forget. Oh yes, and in the program now, so Zach, this is also to answer a little bit what you were saying. What do we do next now? So the next type of content, or the next materials that we're planning to work on, is level 2 of our program, or addressing the front end and monetization, Zach. So far we've worked on the data mining, data formatting, and then data enrichment, and then putting it into a database and a back end. Now we will start to work and give you guys some materials and some systems to start to monetize it and build front ends. So either a charge for an API, or charge for templates, or charge for services. We will find different various ways of monetizing the AI automation that you've been building. The second thing that we want to share with you now is that we initially planned a developer course, but I think now it's no more relevant because there is fantastic AI tools for vibe coding, so that even if you're a developer, you can develop faster, and if you're not a developer, you can pick up and do some development with vibe coding. So we will start to create. I don't know if Ryan you're connected, but this will concern you as a first candidate. We will train you guys, or share with you the knowledge for you and your technical teams and your management teams on how you can actually vibe administer your own VPS and server using SSH, and how you can do a bit of JavaScript to customize, edit, and optimize the RTILA itself and our code snippets. And after that, I know that as we are progressing and we start to have data and we have front ends, then we want to integrate all this stuff with other APIs and other systems. So we will then open up a third type of content, which is about integrations with API, SDKs, or orchestrations, like maybe like an integration with N8N or Zapier. We will work on all those integrations to kind of bring what we do with RTILA into like a more complete ecosystem, including Eli, what you've been doing and what you're proposing with the GSA. And we can work on that, on how to better use RTILA to prepare or to follow up on some other tools that do many things better than we do with RTILA. So we'll find all those combinations and bring them to you guys. That also includes, Zach, the go high level integrations. We want to do like we said before. We want to create much more using your first go high level templates and add on top of that for both the front end go high level automations and the go high level API. So that will be included in there. I think you're mute, Zach, but if I read lips correctly, I think you said something.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so that's the plan, and that's it. I think that was the plan for today. And please let us know your feedback. Is this going in the right direction first? Do you see some other things that we could do different? Is the pricing okay? And whatever you have in mind, don't be shy. I know that we are all coming back. Some of you are coming back from holiday. Some of you are coming back from hard work. But don't be shy.
I just wanted to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. No. Go ahead.
No. Go.
Eric. Yes. Zach. Go ahead.
I just wanted to, I guess, give a shout out or give kudos to Eli for the example he gave us a few weeks ago. It was mind blowing, and we are already attempting to integrate the solution that he shared a few weeks ago.
Excellent.
Because it was so powerful. So I just wanted to thank Eli for sharing that.
Yeah, pleasure. And sorry, Eli, before you, please leverage Eli, Zach. Reach out to him, and you guys don't hesitate. Eli is such a fantastic guy, so go ahead and contact him.
Zach,
ahead,
what
Eli.
solution are you talking about? You talking about the GSA?
I believe so.
Yes.
The tool that you showcased, which I believe, what was it, messaged around 30,000 businesses in 10 minutes or something? It was,
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. You haven't been watching the community because I've been working with bad with names. Allah, I can't pronounce it. Mohammed, So he's been working with me, and we've got him actually doing 120,000 an hour. On the same server.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
The business value of what you were doing. I mean, we were attempting to do a large scale email system, and we still may revisit that, but we are now going to try to replace that with Eli's system.
Nice.
Zach, hold on a second. And I want to say this to everybody. Please, when you're marketing out, don't try and put all your eggs in one basket. Zach, email's still a powerful thing to use. I wouldn't give up any one thing, especially if you're used to it. And it's good to have about 3 outgoing different types of marketing. Obviously, if you're starting off, you've got email, you've got that under wraps. I would keep that going, even if that means you're going to scale it back. Still use email. The reason why I say that, email also helps get the email to the decision maker instantly. It's difficult to get through, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's difficult.
Absolutely.
So keep that going.
And as you said when you gave the demo, even if you have a very low engagement rate at that volume, it's unbelievable. And I'm another thing that I have gotten so much value from this community is the ability to get introduced to professionals that can help. People like Eli, Mohammed introducing me to Honore completely changed my business. He's a software engineer that works closely with Mohammed. I mean, the value being created in this community is incredible.
Thank you, Zach.
Well, can I just say one thing just quickly? Also, me and Mohammed are going to be working with that system with RTILA, because the GSA system, which is, it's not even GSA system, but it's a system to go through the contacts pages. We're going to use RTILA to be able to work with AI. And it was difficult to use the contact bot system with AI, because when you're connecting it with, let's say for we're using Claude or any other, you get charged. But can you imagine the speed that GSA works with? We've got two problems. Number one is, can AI keep up with the speed? That's number one. And number two, more importantly, is the cost. Can you imagine if you're sending 1,000 messages at the moment? Ollie is sending 1,000 messages every 30 seconds.
Yeah. We lost your audio,
yeah,
Eli.
You went mute, Eli.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so can you imagine if we implement AI and we use the cloud version of AI, which isn't private and etc., but we use the RTILA system, yeah, and Mohammed and the RTILA system are always doing things where you take control of your information and your AI and etc., which becomes very cheap and you can adjust it and whatever. Now it's possible to be able to use it with RTILA and the actual content bot system. It now becomes viable because of the RTILA system. So me and Mohammed are going to be working closely. I've already been doing things in the background, trying to prepare things, hence why I wanted to see how we can optimize things on just one server. And now with Ollie, we've got it working to 120. It's possible to go further, but I'm fine the way it is. And I've scaled back.
I think you went mute again, Eli.
Sorry. So what I've done is scaled back, so keep things stable at 90 an hour, which is 90,000 an hour, which is more than enough, but it can go to 120, 130. Now that's on one server. Now the next stage is what I'm working with Mohammed and RTILA. We'll be working with the AI side of things, and that takes it to another whole level. Now I've been doing things in the background to prepare that. That takes a bit of doing. But with us all working together, and I said this months ago, as a team, we all have our individual skills. And by working together with those skills as a combination from all over the world, no matter what project comes before us, we can deal with it.
It's a good momentum, Eli, because as a segue, we bought like almost 20 graphic cards 1 year and a half ago, because we wanted to open an AI training center, yeah, and then we didn't open it on our own, and we got with Middlesex University. So then when we wanted to plug the graphic cards into the Middlesex University computers, they were too thin. they could not host the graphic cards. The graphic cards are too big. So it forced us to use the AI server that I was building, and we created a Cloudflare tunnel, like a VPN, and we shared it securely over the internet, and we updated our RTILA command to talk to Olama via the internet. So now it's ready for that via API. So we can now integrate whatever you had in mind and you prepared for. We can set it up on our own even computer here or VPS and use the Llama 3.2 whatever for free and unlimited. So this will be part of the knowledge that I put, passing you guys the knowledge about managing the VPS and turning it into a web SaaS API or something like that. So it will come handy.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this is the great thing. And you guys are pushing me. I'm just thinking of I'm a big numbers man. I like to push things and then I'll scale back. I like to break things, really. I like to break things. I like to see where they break, and then I scale things back. But yeah,
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's like you in French we say débroussaillage. Like when you arrive in the jungle and you just smash and smash to create the avenue, and then you come back and you fine tune the real space.
Exactly. So if anybody needs any help, just shout out. Everything's ready to go forward. What I've done in the background, I've created a little app to be able to save projects and stuff in the background. So there's, if you do end up working with me, there's things to make your life easier I've already created, just to make things flow a bit easier. So
can you put your email in the chat, Eli, for the people that haven't been able to use your expertise here?
And if someone didn't get it, you can reach out to me. I can share. If you're okay, Eli, I can share your WhatsApp.
Of course, you can share it. And also, if you want to connect with me on WhatsApp, you can do. It's always the easiest is WhatsApp. But my email I put in. And yes, any questions at all whatsoever, just reach out to me.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And I know that for some of you, we still have to catch up and we will finish the data side. But next week, we will do one more weekly session. And then we will switch to the monthly sessions in October, guys. And also, Eric, just before we give you the hand, so the Middlesex University course, when we started, the university was not sure if we're going to do a second one, and if we do a second one, do we do it late this year or early next year? But the demand was very good, so the bank wants to send a new batch of employees to be trained, and also they want level 2. So I think we already filled up the quota of the second cohort, and they want to start ASAP in October, a new cohort for the campus course. So that's good news. We will do that. So that means that we will share more and more with you and do less. We will not do the weekly sessions like we're doing now. We will do a monthly session, but you get access to all the Middlesex University updates as well.
Can I ask everybody,
yes.
How do you feel about the monthly sessions rather than not the weekly sessions?
Yes, and sorry, Eric, I shortcutted you as well. Yeah, very good question. Thank you, Eli. Let's address your question first. Or is there other options like intermediate, bi-weekly, or a weekly is a bit too much for us to manage, especially when we are running at the same time at Middlesex University. So please don't be shy, guys.
I would be sad, but I can understand that weekly is too often, especially for the price. I was just gonna say, raise my hand and tell you that the pricing is a steal. So I hope that you will have lots of new signups, especially for that price. It's crazy good. I like the pricing. And I would be happy if we would have at least a bi-weekly meeting, but I would be fine with a monthly as well, of course.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we can commit to once per month, and then twice per month we will do our efforts, especially once we stabilize and we start to delegate the Middlesex University side as well. And we are still short of 2 people. You know, Zach, we still have to build up our team. We're short of 1 or 2 people, so we're trying also to address that and bring 1 or 2 new team members by the end of the year. That will allow us to do much more.
Can I say something, Mohammed?
Mm-hmm.
And something that we need to speak about. I mean, I don't mind if the community just wants to have a chat in general. It may not be as in-depth as we have our meetings every single week.
Mm-hmm.
But if the community just feels like it's just nice to meet up just to air,
Yeah.
because they have certain things happening. Because remember, we're supposed to be a team to.
Yes. Yes.
Do you see what I mean? Because I'll be honest with you. What I've noticed is that no one's really engaging within the community textual wise. You know, and I've failed with that as much as I've left in the last couple of weeks a few things, but I've noticed, and it's because we've all got our lives, and textual wise, we deal with emails every day and all that business, and you don't want to really, and Facebook and whatever case. But it may be a situation people are happy just hopping on for 30 minutes, just how you get.
Yeah. Eli, you're mute again. You said 30 minutes hopping.
Yeah, so literally it could be just a 30 minutes that the whole crew gets together. You may not have to be there, Mohammed. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
I see
mind.
what you mean.
I don't mind chairing that. I'm used to taking meetings and educating and whatever else. And just for everybody to say how you getting on, what's the pain, what can we do to help or whatever.
That
Or just
makes sense. Yeah.
a couple, just a chat, because I do feel it helps us engage much better and to work much better when we need support each other from that point of view, even if it's 30 minutes. And then Mohammed, if he can come whatever time in the week, then he'll come, but he'll definitely come once a month, then that's fine. But I don't mind hopping in, or I'm sure Eric wouldn't mind hopping in if I can't make it.
Of course, I can host it if you don't mind.
Yeah, great idea. I like it, guys.
Anything.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm cool doing it, but
maybe Eli, again, you went mute. Maybe can I do a counter offer on that basis?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So I think this is very good, because that means that we do not have to do any preparation on our side. We just all jump on the call.
That's right.
And it can be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, even 1 hour. So I will have like much more capacity to join, maybe not weekly, maybe almost every week or every 2 weeks. Happy to do that. And also we have members of our team can also jump in. So plus and with your guidance, guys, happy to do that and record as well. So do you want to keep like the same hours as now? It's just that maybe we cap it, it's 1 hour instead of 2, but we keep it weekly, and then we
why not?
Sorry?
We're used to that. Don't change the format. Just change the format from the point of view. It's flexible. You don't have to set anything up. You just jump on, let's have a chat, a cup of tea at the same time, and who knows, whatever
So we
else.
keep it as it is, the Thursday at the same hour.
Yes.
Very good. So that means that we just add a new monthly one, which we can do at a different day for 2 hours. Or the last Thursday of the month we do an official one 2 hours.
Yes, that makes sense. So if we're rigid in the official, that's totally, whether you want to do beginning or last, but if we keep that consistency from that point of view, great. And anything in between is just an easy going, how you doing, how's your father?
Very good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very good. Thank you for bringing this up. Yeah. Yeah, excellent.
Everyone okay with that? Is everyone cool?
Absolutely. Yeah, love it. Thanks, Eli. My thoughts.
Group 5 is called.
Very good plan.
We look forward to welcoming you on board
Thanks,
shortly.
Good. So we'll keep then these meetings. I will change the description of it, and remind that what makes more sense for our kind of official 2 hours. Is it better to do it at the beginning of the month and kind of give the railways for the month, or more like at the end to take feedbacks and Keval? Yeah, please come in, Keval.
Yeah, sorry. So is it hello everyone? So
Hello.
I just have a question. So is it session going to be like an open session? We each other discuss the issues, problems, and what we are facing?
Yes, I think that's what Eli. Yeah, Eli, go ahead.
Yeah, no, totally. It is a situation, your pain points, what you need support on, what you lack knowledge on. There's always someone that can fill that gap. We're just having a conversation like we're in a room, just guys trying to fulfill the job, and we're all having just a chat and what we can do to go forward individually. You know, it's just flexible, whatever.
Got it. Okay. I think that would be good really good. So one thing I'm not able to get it done is just like this Directus. So every time I'm running, it is crashing. So I don't know, like you guys have able to crack it, or is it the same thing happening with you guys as well?
Yes, we've making a some slow progress, but it's coming up, Keval. We will
Okay, because
update.
I'm literally not able to use anything. Like it is just crashing every 20 minutes, crashing every 20 minutes,
That's weird.
and I
Yeah.
just lost hope and just lost everything.
Is it specific to one project, or it does it on every project?
No, it happens like randomly for any website, randomly.
So now I will have a bit more time, if you don't mind sharing that exact project, and we look at it together maybe next week.
Yeah, sure. And also I sent you that video recording. Like sometime it crash and then we never able to stop the agent. We just have to forcefully exit it
Yeah, I
from
remember that. Yeah,
that is
yeah.
also happening. So due to all that, like I literally like lost the my patience and I just not using RTILA at all because it is like putting a lot of hours and then getting nothing like
No, of
kind of.
course, yes, but that's not normal that it crashes that often. We
Yeah,
will
so I'm
figure
just
it out.
wondering if you guys have any workaround for that.
Most probably, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
most probably we can look at it because we've been able to now use Directus for lots of data. It does crashes. It depends on the websites that we visit, but we're getting into some better maturity. We'll share with you the progress we've made.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
And Eric, how was it going for the last few weeks for you?
Personally, or with RTILA?
Sorry?
RTILA, I'm sorry, I was just joking with personally. With RTILA, unfortunately, we had an issue. I think I'm still on V1.2, and I'm looking forward with Saleh to get 1.3 because I'm having issues just like Kevar that is crashing when there's yeah, it's just randomly crashing, not every 20 minutes, but it is still running after it crashed, and it just changes the status, and then it just runs through the database, changing statuses to scraped, which wasn't scraped, and Saleh reset everything though, and I'm stuck right there at that point. But I do see myself in that as a problem because, just as you said, you took over the major work, and that left me in a state where I didn't learn enough to fix it
Yes.
myself.
Yeah.
And now, finally, after all this prep with the company, we have enough time to really dive into stuff like that. And
So yeah, so maybe this is a good lesson for all of us. We need to share with you more how to do it yourself. And also, I think there is an update that went wrong in the Directus command, because if this does it over multiple projects, we will revamp it. So next week we will work on this and revamp it. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah,
yeah, it's nothing against you, right?
No, of course. Yeah. Sorry, I
but I
didn't have
find it
time.
very.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I saw
find it
you
very.
were. There is a lag.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, I watched the video recordings from you when you work on the projects and stuff like that, and just like, there and that, and just like, I just follow too closely, and then I still don't know how to do it because I just, copied one on one, and I really need to learn how to do it from scratch. So myself.
Yes, so we will prepare. Also, we will prepare the material or some tutorial to get you guys with the first steps on how to do it your own. Yes. Okay. Yes, I was going to say, Eric. Sorry, I saw you were exchanging with Saleh, but my mind was somewhere else, and I didn't look into the actual discussions. But we will catch
Absolutely
up to
fine.
this.
No worries.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So, but in general, do you guys think that we should continue investing in Directus? Is it a good added value to have it with RTILA, or do you think that we should study another content management system like WordPress or go high level or Odoo?
You said that Directus is the only one that can handle JSON-B, doesn't it?
Yes, so PostgreSQL is the only databases that can do it, but there are other systems that could be put on top of PostgreSQL.
I don't like it visually. Directus, it's not very appealing. I do know WordPress though a lot, so
yeah,
I would be open for everything, but
yeah.
it's more work for you. So
no, this is what we have. Yeah, sorry.
Do we have? I thought that Directus is more like managing the database.
Yeah, the back end and the database. Yeah, and then we can do something else for the front end. Yeah.
Yeah. I just there is also Supabase, which is really popular. Can we do then just a Postgre database and Supabase or?
Yeah, definitely. Supabase, we started to also add it because it will help us for the front end as well. Yeah. So there is an also we are looking at different avenues for the front end. One option, Eric, is using WordPress to pull the data via the API and PostgreSQL. So you keep Directus to organize the database architecture, but after that, writing and reading will come from the WordPress side. So maybe that can give you like a bit more autonomy.
But that's very cool.
Okay, so we will work on that. And the other system that we were looking at for front-end integration is called Web Studio, and that works. They have a native integration with Directus and PostgreSQL. So that's exactly what we want to do in level 2 or the front-end monetization part. We will try to cover 2 systems to give you enough choice for the front end.
I just checked. The Web Studio is custom front end without custom code. That's really cool.
Yes, and they
so
have
that would be good for us.
Yeah, and it's very nice. You can build some very beautiful interfaces. And there is a third way which Tayo has been using and Ed as well. There is Replit and Lovable, which and then you connect it to the PostgreSQL. So that's also one option. Okay, good. So we still have a lot of things to catch up for. Directus command to repair, to update, and also your personal projects to finalize. And hopefully next month the new organization will allow us to have like more time for creating generic content and more tools for you, because the last 9 months we've been kind of slowing you down and slowing us down by doing like deep one-on-one project involvement. So we will slow that down just so that we can go back to the software. We take care of the software and the materials and then the features. That's what we want to do with the team.
Mohammed, can I just jump in just
yes,
for a
please.
second? Yeah, I think the 5 code side of things would be really handy for the team, not only vibe coding using these specific apps, but also when you use Google and Claude and whatever else, because that would obviously help everyone to be independent massively.
Yeah.
If people understand just how to structure things and the logic of thinking of things when you're vibe coding, because a lot of people thinking you can just say whatever and it just does it, right?
Yeah.
But if you can help people how to think about how to structure things in vibe coding to help you do, the relatable things with RTILA and the back end and this, that, and the other, I think that's going to help the community massively.
Yeah.
So, because there's a technique of doing it. I know a lot of people don't use technique; they just say it, blah blah blah. But you understand what I'm talking about. I think that would be really helpful for the whole team. So then it's a situation they can be more independent, massively from that point of view.
No, definitely, that's exactly what we need. We need to create that level of independence and empowering. Yeah. So we will work on it. We will start to do like some small tutorials for vibe coding and share with you guys. Cool. So it was a while and we were afraid with Eli that nobody will show up, but I think we have a the usual suspects, our usual suspects are here for most of them. So very happy to see you guys again. And thank you for your patience with all these challenges. Perplexity.
Yeah, that's just for the community. It's a deal on my deals. The deal page that I was working for, they found Perplexity is giving out 1 year of free pro subscription if you connect your PayPal account. Of course, they will read out your name and stuff like that from PayPal. They
Yeah.
oblige that they don't take your buying data, whatever. I don't care. So I got Perplexity
year.
for free for a year, and you can cancel the subscription immediately and leave it running for the whole year up till September 2026. And it's pro, so you have the whole research stuff, the whatever pro offers on Perplexity.
Nice, nice. Thank you for sharing.
Eric,
If you can drop
how did you
this,
find that one?
My deals. Yeah, so enjoy, guys.
can you drop it?
They had this.
Rick, can you
What
drop
is
it on rtila.com/community? Can you drop that link, please?
I will, of course.
That would be very nice.
All right.
Nice, good deals. I don't know if it's still available, but there was Gemini. They gave something like $300 free AI credits as well. I don't know if it's still live. Because RTILA V8, the first AI model we trained and connected was Gemini. So just in case you guys, if you can Google it, maybe they still have that offer. Nice. Eli, do you see anything in the chat, or is there anybody raising hands or having something to add? If not, we will follow up with you individually still until the end of the month. Of course, we will not stop what we already started. We'll catch up to those delays. So just reach out to me now. Me and the team, we will be much more available.
Oh, can I say, Eric? I appreciate you. I've just signed up and I'm in Perplexity with my free 12 months. I love
Nice.
Great.
That's the getting things done in less than 5 minutes.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Excellent. Are we reaching to the Japanese Avenue?
I think we are, but have you got some time for me, Mohammed, afterwards? Or
Yes,
are you
of
going
course.
to dash off? Oh, okay, cool. So everybody, I'm so excited. I'm glad we've gone forward. We've come out of the other end, being educational side of things, and we're still going to keep together on a weekly basis. And I'm looking forward to it. It's like having a cup of tea with you and a cup of cha. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to us just using each other's, knowledge, resources, and being more connected. I think we need to keep it going every single week. So that's going to be good. And Eric, that'd be great, working with you to get that done. So let's keep in touch and make it happen. We either both on or one of us on or whatever the case is. And with that said, wonderful people, sayonara.
Hey, sayonara, salam.
Hey, sayonara, guys. Bye.
Bye for now.
Sayonara. Bye-bye.